I remember when I got the phone call, my platoon sergeant told me, it's like, hey, I need you to grab all your stuff and come in within 4 hours. We then realized that we were responding to a real-world mission, which was Operation Tomodachi.
March 11, 2011, a magnitude 9.0 earthquake struck at 2:46 p.m. and devastated the northeast coast of Japan. The 10-meter high tsunami that followed killed more than 15,000 people and hundreds of thousands more lost or were displaced from their homes. Along with Japan's Self-Defense Force members, more than 24,000 service members from each branch of the U.S. military responded to provide humanitarian assistance and disaster relief. Staff Sergeant Carl Council, who took part in the relief effort, reflected on that day 9 years ago.
8 hours later, we was on a flight, coming to Japan, flying to Yokota, from Yokota to Misawa.
Council, then a private first class, was serving as a chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist, or CBRN. He left his home unit in Hawaii and was sent to Misawa Air Base in Aomori, Japan. As soon as he landed, he was assigned to the 35th Civil Engineer Squadron, 35th Mission Support Group, with the 35th Fighter Wing to provide mission support for earthquake recovery efforts.
We do a lot of search and rescue. Also be running decon sites, decon, which is short for decontamination.
Council not only took part in a mission to decontaminate aircraft, vehicles, and personnel, he also supported the ground mission outside the base. His team went into the tsunami-devastated town of Noda Village in Iwate Prefecture.
Only thing I could think to myself when we was pulling up on the site is, it's impossible that anyone made it here. Everything was completely wiped out. I looked up at the side of the little mountain area. We could see the trees and a lot of vegetation. You can see the watermark, the actual wave that came in. And to me, it was very heart-filling because to me that hit close to home.
Council grew up in North Carolina, an area of the United States where hurricanes often hit.
We always got ready for a hurricane, but hurricane is a little different from a tsunami, but to see the effects that water can push and move, things from a solid point, it was something I haven't ever seen before. I know everyone kind of was looking at each other in shock as well. And I remember it was like, hey, we're here to help. If you see something, find something, just be professional about it, because we do have local nationals here that are working with us.
His team worked with local citizens to help clean up and transport garbage and debris to collection points.
I picked up it was like a mini poster or something, and it had Michael Jordan face up there, and I think it was an original signed autograph with Michael Jordan. And only thing I was thinking, I was like, yeah, this had to belong to a child. Everyone here lost everything personal. I wouldn't know what to do in that event, And I was praying, hopefully, people made it, out of this area.
This became a common sight for Council as he continued in the recovery efforts.
This is the house.
But one day, he and a fellow soldier came upon a house that was miraculously untouched by the devastation.
I saw this one house. There was no water damage or anything there. And we looked up, oh wow, somebody's here. We waved, was like, hey, how you doing? And he waved back, and my partner and I, we started talking to each other. It's like, man, he's blessed, because there's nothing's wrong with this place, but you look everywhere else, it's damage everywhere. And he was like, oh yeah, you're right. And I was impressed. I was like, wow, he speaks English. I was like, you understand us, sir? He was like, yes, I speak English. And I was like, wow, so how your house did not, get touched by anything? And he was like, well, when we sort of kind of heard, what was happening, and went to a place and we stayed there. We prayed. When everything was over, we walked out, and here we are. And I was standing there in amaze. I was like, wow, I can't believe his house did not get touched. And we helped him clear a lot of the brush and trees that had broken that was on his land. So that, to me, was a special moment to help him out.
Council completed his mission in May 2011 and redeployed to the States. Then in October 2018, Council was assigned to first go forward at Camp Sama. Soon after his arrival, he revisited the site where he assisted during Operation Tomodachi.
Just went to that city, kind of rode around, and it was absolutely nothing there. And now it has, shops, houses, and I know what it was and see what it is now. So every chance I get, I reflect on that moment, because it was a moment that I can share, and it's a moment that I know will ever be the way it was, and I'm glad to be a part of history to help out with that situation, Operation Tomodachi.
Council said he's planning to visit Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri this summer, where the U.S. Army Civilian School and Chemical Corps Museum is located, and share his experiences during Operation Tomodachi. Reporting for U.S. Army Garrison Japan, I'm Aya Watsuji.